3 years ago, Delilah was laying her plans. The Duke's people gathered at the home of a mine baron named Aramis Stilton to commit some horror in her name. I need to know how they made her immortal. But where was I 3 years ago? Letting Emily daydream through council meetings, teaching her fencing and back-alley fighting. I always expected an enemy we could put down with a sword. Soldiers, spies, assassins. Instead, we got something else. Beyond the pale. Beyond the natural world. Instead, we got hit by someone like me.
Those who need it the most. What can I say about what you've done for me? Saved me from madness and from giving in to a life of sadistic brutality. How could I ever repay you for that? Given who you are and what you're in Karnaca to do, I can only say good luck. The city, the country, the empire, everyone is counting on you. I'll send something special for you, by way of courier. I hope it helps.
Making it in the city, I'll explain.
I need to know why Delilah can't be killed. Everything we've learned implies that something strange happened at Aramis Stilton's home 3 years ago, but then he disappeared.
Stilton lived in a bunker kept secure by a fancy lock made by Jindosh. Maybe inside you'll learn more about how to stop Delilah.
But I have to get there first, through a ruin created by the Duke, where I used to live.
Megan had an intriguing idea. Howlo is leader of the Howlers. He wants Vice Overseer Byrne killed, and of course, Byrne wants Paolo dead too. Both groups will attack you on sight, but walk in with the corpse of their chief enemy, and they'll treat you like family.
So that gives me at least one way into Aramis Stilton's house.
I'm pretty sure that will work.
Coming back here, seeing it changed, run into the ground. Some people have reached beyond others. The old Batista neighborhoods, full of mining families, called the Dust District now.
What's that? Ready now?
Let's go.
We'll take Megan's skiff closer.
Aramis Stilton. Who was he?
Find Megan once you reach the Dust District. She'll tell you. I'll wait here. Take you back.
We're losing too many people. Good soldiers blinded by that hallucinogenic powder easy, then stabbed to death or dragged down by the Abbey's
Stuck out here. Tired of killing. Silver dust out of my ears.
Grenade, that was it. She was one of the Duke's distant cousins or something. Shit.
Let's hope the grand balance each other so that's an assignment. All apples and slippers.
Someone manages to kill Harlow or Vice Overseer Burr. And I don't see you or me beating a path to the throne's hand.
These damn
Dust storm coming.
Someone there?
It's not something bad. Nah, maybe it's nothing.
On Vern's head. Hello, Lord Protector. I've been doing reconnaissance, talking to people. The Overseers and the Howlers have divided up the district. Just ahead is neutral territory where no one will harass you. But further on, the Howlers and the Overseers both have boundaries set up. And beyond those points, they'll attack you on sight.
Aramis Stilton is the real goal. Sokolov said you'd worked out a plan.
Yes. I believe that if you take out Paolo or Vice Overseer Byrne, the other one will grant you safe passage and will help you get inside Stilton's home. Neutralize either one of them and bring him to the other.
Got anything else?
Byrne is protected by the Overseers. Paolo has the Howlers, but I think he's also got some kind of black magic charm. They say he's got to die twice before the sun sets, or he can't be killed. Good luck with that.
Choosing between a bunch of thugs and zealots. Maybe they'll kill each other off.
Give me a handout. I'm not proud. There's no way out of this hole. This little war
What do you think you're doing?
customers.
Get your ass out of here if you know what's good for you.
A body! Here?
Cut you in half, trying to shoot. Huh? That map.
A body! Here?
Cut you into pieces.
A body! Here? Wait!
Come on!
This won't take long. It won't go anywhere.
This path is barred to traffic.
I can't believe this. I've lived in this district for most of my life.
Someone suspicious. If you believe this, hello?
going on?
The Vice Overseer hasn't shared his plans with me. He's upstairs now,
Anybody?
so I assume we'll learn something before long.
Make me search the whole place.
I wager it'll all be over.
I'm
Surprised it's this long to deal with a mob of ruffians.
You know what the strictures say about wagering, brother. The Howlers are merciless, and Paolo carries the Outsider's blessing. Some talisman come straight from the jaws of the void itself.
Ever vigilant against the outsider. He knows my heart. Tests me. Taunts me. Think something will move. Whatever.
For even the lowliest labor that is rigorous squeezes the muscles as a sponge.
She was quick.
The Howlers are cowards, brother. But we accounted for 6 of them.
A glittering thing.
The Duke
That's all it
will
was.
topple
A
soon.
bauble and trinkets.
The sisters of the oracular order have seen it, and I feel it in my bones.
I wish there was another way.
So this stalemate with the Howlers must be resolved.
Better this than a day or two of
That
action.
Paolo. There's no running.
Oh.
Stilton.
Is someone there?
Overseers have died trying to bring Paolo down. We've struck him fatal injuries, and somehow he comes back the next day to fight again. Whatever witchcraft he has, even the ancient music is ineffective.
I believe Paolo is in possession of some unclean artifact. It's my fear that he has to be killed twice in one day.
And the Duke won't help?
The Duke is no friend of ours. He exiled me from the Grand Palace, and he's done everything possible to push the Abbey of the Everyman out of Serconum.
Hey! You aren't going anywhere! Keep bleeding! Brother, let's end her! I smell hell! Time to execute the cheap blood!
By the litany, I'm still
Every man out of Serconus. The look on his face when he dismissed me from court. There's something wrong with people who live in palaces for too long.
I don't like that. Better have a look.
But strictures. Nothing here. Let's have a look around. I will find you, you know. Huh?
Sure.
Don't mess with the Abbey. Stay in the neutral territory. Want to help us? Go put that sword in a Howler's skull.
Huh? What?
What happened here?
Let's see. I have some upgrade plans for your gear. Only I could sell dust, I'd be rich. Glad we could do business. You won't regret it. Come back if you need something. Assuming I haven't been burned alive by the Abbey or gutted by Paolo's gang.
If Paolo gets his way, the law will mean even less than it does under the Duke.
No! Rats everywhere!
Once the Abbey's off our backs, I'll make it too expensive for the Duke to run the mines. The workers stop digging. The Duke will see that mines producing at half speed are more profitable than
What's going on here?
drink all the rum while I go. Just have a look.
Flying around over there.
He had it coming.
Not. Stay on your side or you'll be spitting teeth. Far as I know, you might be an overseer spy.
That's it. The information was good. Time is an odd thing. I left Karnaca decades ago, excited about all that Dunwall might hold. I remember falling in love with Jessamine, watching her crowned as Empress, Emily's birth, the Rat Plague, then Jessamine's death and another coronation. Now all this, back in the city where I was born. How many more lives do I have to take before it all ends? Stilton's home hides a mystery, but I'll tear it apart brick by brick to learn the secret of Delilah's immortality, as long as this ends watching her cough blood. Delilah might have pulled herself up from nothing, but I ran out of sympathy for tyrants and witches a long time ago. All I want is to put an end to Delilah, and make sure Emily is safe. One more time. Definitely odd. Something just shifted. This place is cursed, cracked. I can feel the void seeping in. Is that Stilton?
Yo.
Stilton?
Warm the quilts, will you? I feel...
3 years ago, something inside Aramis Stilton snapped like a cheap lock. A part of him and a part of this house never left that evening. The Duke's inner circle are still gathered here, setting their grand plan into motion. Delilah's plan. And a part of Aramis Stilton is always here, still breaking. The Void is not exactly a place, and it's much older and stranger than you could ever know. It watches you from within. And at the heart of Stilton's house, the Void is leaking through a pinprick left behind by Delilah's little trick. Even magic is perverted here, and things don't work like they should. Take this. Imagine it's a kind of timepiece. Go and watch the Duke and Delilah. See for yourself what they did.
Like it's going to be...
By the Void.
The Duke is demanding refreshments, and I can't get in without the combination.
There's a note on the door, Captain.
What? He's out back. I need the code to the study.
It's in his notebook, ma'am, but he keeps it with him.
Thank you, Corporal. Speaking bluntly, I really don't like Stilton's guests. Earlier, I don't mind.
What's her...
Move them in and out like the wind. I think they're You have to understand. I'm going to call for help if you don't go.
I'm going to call for help if you don't go.
Whatever you need.
Guards!
We'll be getting started soon. The Duke's beloved is coming back. I dreamed the Duke and I were hunting, but the deer had faces.
What will change in the present based on what I do here tonight?
Does Aramis Stilton actually play the harp or the piano?
Not that I ever heard.
What am I doing here then? Why hire a tuner for instruments no one...
I'll check around
Anybody?
here.
Don't make me search the whole place. I don't have time for that.
Let's have a look around.
Better have a look.
Keep your eyes peeled. Be on your guard. Right forward.
I'll find you, you know. I saw you. No use hiding. Show yourself and state your name. Come on. Won't hurt you.
I'll help you look around.
I'm not in the mood. Hey, where do you...
Let's see what you got.
It's you and me now.
Going on here! It was coming from here. Let's see. Let's have a look.
Over there, on the stairs!
Hard times. Gotta be on the lookout.
One day, young Luca will go to...
This is to keep you from seeing whatever drove you into a nightmare tonight. There's the notebook.
Huh.
The Grand Guard was protecting Stilton back then.
How much time?
You have no right to be here, stranger.
I think I heard something.
Leave at
Their
once.
faces.
Right face! Hey, who is...
Leave me
Everybody's gonna die. Yeah?
Not in
I'll
the
be
mood.
damned.
Show yourself.
You don't stand a chance anyway!
The past is seeping into the present, or vice versa.
It's time to begin. Where's Stilton? I should never have kept him on just because he and my father were close.
What we're about to attempt has never been done. It's beyond my understanding, and certainly beyond yours. If anyone has any doubts, set them aside now.
This defies rational understanding. It's the frayed edge where natural philosophy crosses over into something else.
Yes, I can feel it. We risk madness.
All of you, Delilah is your rightful empress. You owe her this.
Delilah's stronger than before. The Duke and I have heard her voice, whispering to us. And now it's time. So take your positions. Focus on the void behind the world. You can feel her power, can't you?
By the stars. This is more exciting than any orgy I've ever attended. Do it now!
Returned from the cold, from forever.
She lives.
How curious. It seems to have worked.
My spirit is safe now, inside this thing. Luca, you must lock it away.
I thought we'd lost you.
Brianna, Luca, I will never abandon you. Wait, you are hidden, but I know who you are. I know when you are. You've come to watch me return, and someday I'll come for you.
Bring the guard down on you. Consider yourself warned. Hello?
It's not a rat.
Hey, aren't you Get out of my face.
very edges of the void. But this one is special. It's the place where my throat was cut 4,000 years ago. This is where my life ended, and where it began again. It's where they made me.
This part of the void feels older.
Until the end, I thought I'd find a way to escape. I fought, but the rooms only cut my skin, so I went limp. And then the knife touched my throat, and I knew I'd waited too long. The blood ran out, and I became a god. Now you know Delilah's secret. At the end of her days, she drifted to the void and should have been lost forever. But her will and cunning are second to none. She found this place. The island in the void where I became what I am. It changed her, and she discovered a way to draw from it, tapping into the power here. Delilah is a part of me now, and I don't like it. You have to give Delilah credit. She tore out a piece of herself and hid it away, inside a thing made of bones. She's made herself immortal. If you want to kill Delilah, you're going to have to find her spirit and give it back to her. Reaching it won't be easy, but what comes after that might be the hardest thing you will ever have to do.
The world is full of secrets. All right, back to the skiff. Sokolov should be waiting. Lucia Pastor, right? You really think you can make a difference here?
Considering who you are, I don't know whether to feel honored that you recognize me or to yell at you for propping up the Duke while he's shitting all over Serkonos.
And who do you think I am?
I'm not stupid. Whether the newspapers and the posters in the street are right or wrong, I know who you are. And I hope you're here to end Luca Abella's tyranny. Either way, we haven't been sitting around waiting for you to clean up your mess.
Sounds like you have a plan.
No, nothing that solid. Not yet. But I believe the Duke will fall, eventually. All I can say is that when you reach the Grand Palace, just be aware that not everyone there is your enemy. Trust your judgment.
All right. I'll remember that.
Anyway, good luck. There's still a chance to make something new here in Karnaca. Something that serves everyone, not just some rapacious bastard with a title.
Stilton agreed to a meeting with the woman heading up the family committee. What's her name again?
Another thing. While all the prominent city leaders attended the most recent palace hearing, I excluded Vice Overseer Liam Burr. Contrary to what the Abbey believes, I do not hate him.
I bet things would be a lot worse without him running the mines.
Maybe no one will even notice, but things have changed here for the better.
It's like the Duke will keep taking, consuming.
You're back. That was...
Are you ready to leave? The dust is wreaking havoc on my throat.
Yes. I found a way to get around Paolo and Byrne, and I've been to Stilton's house. Let's go. Duke Luca Abel tore down the old palace in Karnaca and built himself a new one, a monument to his ego. Whether he knows it's coming or not, I'm here to exact vengeance for everything he's done to me, my family, and the place of my birth. I'm going to show him what happens to those who threaten the Empress. After tonight, the Duke will either be dead or deposed, depending on how this plays out. I've got to get inside, take care of the Duke, and find a way to steal Delilah's soul.
Can feel it. This is my last night. Soon, I'll dissolve into the great nothing.
You can't. I need you.
I've stayed too long. Find Delilah's spirit. Trap her with this cage of dead flesh. Set me free.
I don't understand.
You will, very soon.
Someone to go after the Duke. Another aristocratic boss, living in a palace and sucking the marrow out of the same people who built it.
It was my hope that Luca would have been ruler of Serkonos, a very real.
He could always count on the backing of Dunwall's finances and people.
Once the Duke falls, it's my hope.
Are you ready for this?
I've broken into palaces before. They're made to keep out armies. Stopping one man with a piece of sharp metal is another story altogether.
Getting inside might not be the hard part. The Duke doesn't exactly run a tight ship.
Taking down Duke Abel is only part of the puzzle. You've also got to find whatever it is he's keeping for Delilah.
You were cryptic about what you gleaned from visiting the Dust District, which is fine. The world is better with a hint of mystery. But once you're inside the Grand Palace, whatever you do could affect things in Karnaca for years to come. Remember that.
I've got a map of the Grand Palace for you, and I know something that may be useful. There's a hidden lever in the pantry that opens a passage to the Duke's vault. If he's keeping anything precious for Delilah, I suspect that's where it'll be. Beyond that, good hunting.
The Duke has pissed away any respect I might have had for his position. He's going to pay for his part in Delilah's coup.
It's not widely known, but the Duke has a body double. The man is the spitting image of Luca.
I hope I've been of some help to you. It's good to feel useful, here near the end of my time.
Huh?
Look at you. You've aged better than most, Royal Protector.
Ready to visit the Duke?
Let's go.
At the palace, the Duke has a look-alike body double, meant to confuse assassins. A friend of mine washes the linens and said the double is a smoker, if that helps. Maybe you can talk to him. She says he's a nice guy. What a shitty job, pretending to be a tyrant like Duke Luca Abel.
Why don't they just overthrow him?
He's got an army, control of the mines, and he's had your support from the capital. At the Duke's parties, people carve up the country while eating boiled crab.
There were parties like that in Dunwall. Toadies sucking up to Emily made me want to be back on the streets in Serkonos.
You're forgetting what that's like. I watched those party lights from the roof of the abandoned butcher shop where I slept. In the flooded district.
I know you struggled. After years of court, I'm a nobody again. But what I've seen here will stay with me when I return to Dunwall Tower. Being in Karnaca again has given me perspective.
Good. After you've eliminated the Duke, find what he's holding for Delilah and take it. When you're finished, I'll pick you up in the skiff.